around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. Guys, I hope you're ready.
Buenas tardes, cuando quiera, ¿cómo están el día de hoy? Bienvenidos a la conferencia de Electronic Arts, una transmisión especial que vamos a estar realizando a lo largo de estos días de conferencia en el E3.
Inside the theater here, there are
Esta
hundreds of
conferencia ya
community members
comenzó
from all over the
hace
world
unos
who are
cuantos
going to be
minutos más o
capturing,
menos, entonces
streaming, and
vamos a tener la fortuna de poderla ver ahora sí
games that we're going to
que
be showing off here today.
prácticamente de
But
inmediato.
before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course.
La
We're going to
conferencia
kick
empezó
things
hace
off with a
escasos
look at
minutos, o sea,
Battlefield
escaso
5
minutos, 2 minutos
multiplayer. Now, I know
aproximadamente,
Trevor
así
Noah
que no
gave
se
you the first look.
perdió
Yeah, we can
absolutamente
clap it
nada.
up.
Voy a
Last
intentar
month, but we've got some new
estar
stuff to
como
show you
que
today.
doblando
Then
un
we're going to
poquito,
move on to
comentando con
FIFA
ustedes
19,
cualquier
and
cosita que
boy,
esté
do they have
interesante
some
en esta
big
ocasión.
news, you guys. Any
Y
World Cup fans? You guys
esto es más
excited?
como una especie de reacción,
Yeah, it's
una
gonna be
especie
awesome.
de... Los
Then
voy a
we've
estar
got
acompañando,
two new
chicos, para los
indie
que quieran
games to
estar
share,
viendo
and then
en
I'm
esta
going to come
ocasión
back
por
towards the
aquí.
end of the show with some of my favorite
Y
developers
vamos
to
a
give you
comentar,
guys a
los
nice,
juegos que nos
meaty
puede
look
traer
at
Electronic Arts,
Anthem.
porque, bueno,
And of
la chica
course,
nos está comentando que,
yeah, we got the
bueno,
woos for Anthem. I'm into it.
está como que
You wanna
intentando animar a
do
la
this with
gente en
me?
este momento, está haciendo algunos chistecitos, diciendo que
Well, wouldn't it be
pesmen.
fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show. So
Sí,
without
esos son los
further
chistes que
ado, let's
sinceramente
get
no es
things
como que me
started.
gustaría doblar. Ok, creo que vamos a empezar con lo que es Battlefield 5, si mal no puedo ver. Es un buen comienzo, necesitan como que reivindicar después de lo que pasa con el tráiler, así que vamos a ver qué es lo que nos trae Battlefield 5. Creo que... Ok, casi no me escucho. Venga, espera. Ok. Déjame subirle el micro. Ok, ahí está, creo que ahí está. Sí, ahí está.
Right, it's time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting, there's been a lot of speculation, and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But
bueno, dice que ha habido mucha expectación por el tráiler, que ya van 2 semanas que han estado como que analizando, y que ahora sí vienen como que los gameplays, por así decirlo.
We want to know more about our take on the Second World War. So today, we'll show you more gameplay and what this is the deepest.
De hecho, Ursula, si estás ahí checándome, ya sabes, bueno, tú ya sabes, si puedes, ahora sí que echarnos la compartida, estaría perfectísimo. Y ahorita yo voy a compartir en la página de César Aragon Sports, ¿vale? Para que le estemos dando.
Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons
Ya
around
estamos
on the
checando lo que
battlefield
es, ok. Bueno,
and our
son como que
renowned
esos conceptos,
destruction
¿no?
system is back
Obviamente, como
and
estamos
more
viendo, este juego está
impactful
ambientado en
than
la
ever.
Segunda Guerra
So,
Mundial.
well,
Veo que
you
es
can't
destrucción
really
a tiempo
hide from
real
those
en los
pesky tanks
edificios.
anymore as they come chasing it for you, as
Ok,
they
o
rip
sea, puedes
through
destruir
those
prácticamente
buildings.
todos los edificios.
And you will now be able to customize your soldiers, your
Puedes
vehicles, and your
customizar a tus
weapons,
soldados,
not only for
ok.
the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World
Y
War.
aquí viene, ¿no? Lo que decíamos, ¿no? Que van a
That's
incluir
just the
como que
tip of the
al público
iceberg in
femenino en lo que es
Battlefield
este juego.
5.
Bueno,
We're going to
ahí
see a
estamos
lot
viendo más
more of the new
claramente.
gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So
Okay.
let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that. So we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game. It's about what you will see is really those moments of
Ok,
human
quieren
heroism.
contar varias historias.
It is
No
about
van a ser la de
witnessing
Black Ops,
the
de
war
solamente
through the eyes of the men
tener
and
multiplayer,
women who
sino
shaped
van a
the
contar
world
varias
forever.
historias parecidas a lo que se hizo
Real
en Battlefield 4.
real and
Entonces,
relatable people
me parece un
facing
acierto porque
the
tienen mucho que explotar
brutality
ahí.
of war.
Y me gustó mucho las
We
campañas del
started
4,
off
entonces
by
está muy bien, está muy bien.
exclusive look
Es buena idea.
at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, that's something not to miss tomorrow. So, our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes, no premium pass.
No loot boxes y no premium pass, ¿ok? Eso es muy importante porque ya aprendieron por el momento. Nada de que te van a estar cobrando para que no tengas que jugar 3000 horas, porque eso está del asco.
It's Royale.
Oh, y van a incluir Battle Royale al parecer.
It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield.
Estamos hablando de un Royal con experiencia de Battlefield, lo cual me parece muy interesante. O sea, el formato que te trae Battlefield es parecido al de PUBG, pero un poquito más, no sé, me gusta más Battlefield. Y si te van a traer, dice que obviamente con todo lo que son vehículos y toda la onda, muy interesante.
And this time, even featuring music.
¿Cuál? Even featuring music, ok. No sé si este es el tráiler del Royal, creo que sí. O es de la campaña. Wow, se ve muy loco. Ok. Lo que siempre me ha impresionado de Battlefield es obviamente lo que son cuestión gráfica. Sé que esto es una... Carajo. Sé que esto es una... Bueno, no, eso se supone que es gameplay. Iba a decir que era una animación, pero no. No, bueno, obviamente gameplay retocado puede ser, pero... Ok. Está... Wow, es que... Digo, obviamente en E3 te buscan hacer esto, ¿no? Te buscan impresionar, te buscan ahora sí que... destruir prácticamente la mente con lo que está pasando, pero está muy... No sé. Si traen un Royal así como este, va a estar súper. Déjame compartir. Battlefield 5. Muy bien. Ok, este es otro al parecer. Oh, esta es la campaña, chicos. Nordly War Story. Ok, exclusive first look in the Xbox. Ok, vamos a ver el primer look en la conferencia de Xbox del día de mañana. Entonces, vamos a estar checando un poquito sobre eso. Creo que viene la parte de FIFA, si me no recuerdo.
Sempre sonhei em tornar-me campeão.
Ok, sí. Y creo que va a ser...
É preciso determinação.
Determinação. Ok, creo que es Cristianito Ronaldo. Sí, creo que sí es.
Mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar a acreditar.
Muy bien.
Esta é a tua oportunidade de te mostrares ao mundo.
Sí, ahí está Ronaldo, muy bien. Pues se volvió, ¿no? Se volvió la imagen ahorita de FIFA. Ya lo vimos también el año pasado en la portada. Creo que volverá a repetirse, man. No puedo ver, o al menos es a quien están mostrando más, ¿no? Entonces... ¿Qué les puedo decir de FIFA, chicos? Es un juego que vemos prácticamente cada año. No sé qué vayan a hacer de cambio en esta ocasión. Neymar Jr. Ok. Se ve bien, eso obviamente, tengo que decirlo. O sea, desde que añadieron el motor Frostbite a los juegos de FIFA se ven excelentes los juegos. Entonces, ¡oh! Va a venir la Champions. ¡Wow! Es algo interesante porque la Champions estaba en Pro Evolution Soccer. Entonces, al Pro Evolution Soccer perder la Champions, FIFA ya lo tiene y se va a explotar de eso súper cabrón, Muy buena. Oh. A mí siempre me da hype las Champions, ¿ok? Entonces, el verla ahí me genera cierto hype, ¿no? Entonces, sorry.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete.
Están hablando un poco de la Champions, ¿no? La copa más fuerte que del mundo, por así decirlo, más exclusiva del mundo, la más luchada, por así decirlo, aparte del mundial, obviamente.
And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic vision for how the Champions League comes to life in FIFA 19. And Lena's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
As Aaron said, the UEFA Champions League is an amazing addition for the game.
Sí, lo
It's
que
where
dice. Ok,
football's
es una
biggest
increíble
heroes like
adición al juego,
Ronaldo
lo
and
que es
Neymar
Champions League.
clash every year.
Ok,
And it's
sí,
the place where
es muy buena, es muy
champions
buena. La verdad es
rise.
que es una adición muy
And
buena.
you've been asking for this for a long time,
Es lo que le
and we
faltaba a
are
FIFA,
thrilled
porque
that
Pro
it's here.
Evolution Soccer se
And
logró
that's
agarrar
why
de
we're
Champions
bringing
League
the
lo que
Champions
pudo,
League
pero
across the game.
perdieron muchas licencias
There'll
este
be
año,
an
entonces
authentic Champions League
FIFA no podía
tournament
dejarse
held.
quedarse
Your
atrás
club
ahí
will chase
y
this trophy
pues
in
prácticamente
career
ese
mode.
trofeo, ¿no? quedara
Alex
fuera
Hunter
de ese
will
tipo de
pursue
juegos.
Champions League glory in your story mode, The Journey, and in FIFA Ultimate Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content. And we'll share more details on that, along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
And all of that's just the beginning. As you
Ah,
know, the
no,
heart
no,
and
no
soul
puse
of
mal,
FIFA
fuck.
is gameplay. And this year, we're giving you the tools to control the
No,
pitch
no.
in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch. And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we've worked hard to shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From
Bueno,
hands-on
están
tests
comentando
with
que están,
beginners to
ahora sí que están lo
detailed
mismo que
feedback
prácticamente
sessions
todos
with
los años
FIFA
en esta
pros.
ocasión. Hemos
And we're gonna be
refinado un
sharing a lot
poco la
more about
manera de
gameplay throughout
jugar,
the
un
summer,
poco
but
los
what I can tell you
gráficos,
right now
entonces...
is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again this year. So we look forward to everybody experiencing the game on the hands-on sessions this week. And also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on September 28th.
Ok. September
And that's our
28th,
FIFA
ok.
19 news,
Tenemos ese juego,
headlined
ese día
by the
tenemos
UEFA
FIFA.
Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal. You know, growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy,
Oh, ok, ok,
the
ok.
World Cup. And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait.
Ok, ahora
for
nos
the
van a
start
hablar
of
un
the World
poquito
Cup.
del
And we want to
update,
celebrate with FIFA
del
18
DLC del que les
players,
hablé,
which is why
de
we've just
la Copa
updated the
Mundial
game
de
with a free
de
World
Rusia.
Cup
Entonces,
experience
esto es
on
FIFA 18,
PlayStation
esto ya lo
4,
tenemos.
Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
Hasta Nintendo
But
Switch.
you
Así
can
como de,
take
ah,
Ronaldo
Nintendo
and
Switch.
Portugal to the
Em,
first World Cup victory.
Me pareció muy buena, muy
Muy
buen movimiento el regalar ese DLC. Porque bueno, aquí no te va a hacer jugar, o sea, prácticamente a mí me gustaría jugar, ¿no? Lo que es como que ese DLC de la Copa del Mundo y que no te traigan otro juego está bien. O sea, el juego ya está muy bien hecho, nada más necesitas darle ciertos cambios. Ok.
Apologies to any England fans in the room that might still stay.
Ok.
And Lena isn't the only one who's excited.
Digo,
FIFA
como les digo,
18
esto ya
players
fue
are
anunciado,
loving the
chicos.
World
Esto
Cup
de la Copa del Mundo ya
experience so
sabíamos que iba a ser
far.
un
But we don't want
update.
to stop there. We want to invite
Entonces,
everyone to
nada,
come and join the
ahora sí que nada
celebration.
extraño por el momento,
So I'm
todo
pleased to
bien.
announce
Me sorprendió
that
lo
for
del
a limited
Royal
time,
que va a sacar de
FIFA
Battlefield,
18
entonces
complete
eso va a estar
with the
interesante,
entire
pero
World
fuera
Cup
de eso,
experience is available for a free trial
ahí
on
está, free
PlayStation
trial,
4
play it now,
and
ok.
Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access.
Ok.
Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now for free. Yeah.
Ok. Es que algo dijo que puedes descargar el juego completo ahora
So to
gratis,
kick off the trial,
entonces
we've got some of the world's biggest creators who are going to be playing live at the
es
end
que
of
es
the
free
show,
trial, entonces
representing
no sé
their
si puedes
nations
descargar
in
todo el
the
juego
new
por
World
cierto
Cup
tiempo.
tournament.
And this
Ok,
summer will
trajeron
bring
a varios
so much
youtubers.
more for
Veo ahí a
FIFA
Juan
fans.
Pazurita.
Plenty of FIFA 18 content,
No sé si
centered
los van a
around the
poner a
World
jugar
Cup,
ahorita.
and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and auf Vista!
Ah, carajo, ¿qué dijo? Ah, improvisa, bueno, dijo algo en ruso, ¿no? Obviamente haciendo referencia a la Copa del Mundo. Ok, ah, mira México, man. Qué bonito. El buen Messi. Ok. Cada equipo, cada estadio. Juégalo gratis. Ok, bueno, eso es lo que les digo, ¿no? Free trial, play it now, ok. Interesante, muy interesante, muy interesante. Creo que tienen ese free trial para que puedas jugar aparte y parte viene el
FIFA
DLC.
19, you know, the FIFA community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries playing in competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either. bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years.
Okay.
And so over the last couple of weeks,
Su plataforma de streaming que ellos tienen.
a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms. But for everyone,
Ok, estamos hablando de prácticamente de lo que es este streaming, ¿no? Esta plataforma de streaming que tiene Electronic Arts, que prácticamente es un Netflix, ¿no? Se ve, bueno, o sea, digo, lo ves así, prácticamente se ve como un Netflix de Electronic Arts, ¿no? Entonces... Y bueno, muestra que lo puedes jugar en varias plataformas, ¿no? Incluso vimos el Nvidia Shield, creo que por ahí, entonces...
And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premiere. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premiere will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Ok. Estamos hablando del Origin Access, ¿qué pedo? El Origin Access del Premiere va a Anthem, Anthem, que ya nos hacía falta Anthem. Muy interesante esto, porque nos va a ser como que esta es la adición a los PC Gaming, ¿ok? Entonces, está muy chévere. Está muy chévere.
Come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Hey everybody, what's up? So I'm here sitting inside the crowd at EA Play.
Ok, ya vimos el tráiler, me cayó un poquito porque aspiradora, pero Inside yo que recuerdo no era de Electronic Arts, pero ya ves que vimos incluso juegos como Batman. Yo creo que es parte, ¿no? Para un poco adicionar esta como que esa plataforma, ¿no? Y puede haber varios, ¿no? Puede haber varios juegos aparte de la compañía. Sí, es que sí andan aspirando por acá y pues, no hay respeto, ¿no? Entonces, no estamos viendo algo interesante, sinceramente. Estamos hablando con Vince Zampella, que es parte de Respawn Entertainment. Si es creo lo que vamos a ver, seguramente viene el juego de Star Wars, porque Respawn Entertainment es el que se ha encargado de este juego. Bien, ahí está, Star Wars, claro.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo!
Jedi Fallen Order, ok, tenemos título ahora.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So,
muy gracioso, así como que... Parece drogado el weón,
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
Ok, trata de cuando los Jedi fueron cazados, la Orden Jedi, y viene la aspiradora de nuevo.
Which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay. All right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. Got any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Dice que es un juego medio oscurón, va a ser algo oscuro porque trata ese tiempo, ¿no? En el que los Jedi serán cazados, ¿no? Entonces, interesante.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Dice que va a estar en Holiday del próximo año, ¿ok? Entonces todavía nos queda un trechito algo largo para verlo, porque...
And hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Okay.
It was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today.
Ay, por Dios, que le meten esa wea, man.
On Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Ok, el director de diseño de Battlefront 2, Dennis Brownhall, seguramente nos va a anunciar algún DLC. Algo por el estilo. Esto fue como un previo, ¿no? De prepárense para el juego de Respawn, pero todavía no hemos mostrado nada. Seguramente un poquito al ratito, ¿no? Me alegra porque es para que escuchen bien. Estamos hablando de las loot boxes y toda la wea del miedo, man.
So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally.
Ok, vemos a unos hermosos ahí, Ewoks, man. LOL, parece película de terror ese pedo, man. Guáchalo, o sea, está todo de noche y de repente te brinca un pinche Ewok en la cara, man, así como de ¡ah!
So, as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie
creo que es Han Solo.
It's headlined by the new planet
Ajá, Han Solo, pero de la película, de la nueva película.
It features the return of one of our favorite modes, Extraction.
Wow, esto se ve como Tatooine. Ok. A la verga, sí, güey, de hecho sí.
Which will allow you to team up much easier and play with your friends. We're also adding a new Starfighter mode focused around dogfighting with your hero ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships.
Multiplayer sandbox experience.
We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Ok, van a tocar Clone Wars en esta ocasión. Van a meterse a Clone Wars.
That we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce
el General Grievous va a estar en Battlefront 2.
The leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Ya está Obi-Wan Kenobi, super.
Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Wow, Anakin Skywalker también va a estar, ok, el Conde Dooku.
The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really
Me encanta
think
cómo están
that this
nerviosos.
game has
Bueno,
a
es un
bright
tema esta
future.
parte, pero
Thank you very
se
much
puede ver
for
en lo que
playing
es,
the game,
ahora sí que su
providing us with
postura,
your
¿no? Están
feedback,
súper nerviosos,
talking
no
to
saben
us.
ni qué
Together,
decir
we will
exactamente.
make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you, may the force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
Ok, nos viene un tráiler, creo que no es de Battlefront, no se ve de Battlefront, pero ok, vamos a hacer un resumen. Va a haber, man, ok, ese era un rumor que se veía muy posible. Resumen de Battlefront, nuevos villanos, nuevos mapas, van a meter Clone Wars, ok, entonces va a haber nuevos niveles, obviamente, dudo que se lo vayan a cobrar, supongo que va a ser gratuito. Otro, sí, otro. Ok. No tuve la posibilidad de jugar el 1, vi algunos gameplays, es un juego que me agradó mucho, la verdad, entonces... Pues ya, ¿no? Creo que viene la segunda parte, sí.
Hi, it's really good to see you. In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything,
Yo lo tengo, ¿neta lo
including your
tienes?
spark.
Ese estaría bueno para jugarlo,
But
luego aventarse un gameplay,
when
estaría
things
buenísimo.
are at their darkest,
Ok.
you find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled.
Ok.
And it leads you off on an adventure. So welcome to Unravel 2.
Unravel 2, ok. Va a haber dos, ok. Ahora, supongo que va a ser cooperativo el juego y...
It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together.
Algo nuevo, segundas
And the whole
oportunidades,
game
algo
is
hermoso
inspired
juntos.
by that spirit of optimism and togetherness.
El espíritu del optimismo y de
You
estar
see,
juntos.
it's all made to be played with two characters.
Multiplayer, sí, creo
You can
muchísimo
play
que va a ser
alone,
multiplayer, ¿eh? O
or
lo
you
van
can
a hacer
play in co-op
multiplayer
with
o
a
lo van a
friend.
hacer tipo
But
Brothers.
there's always two characters
Dudo mucho
there
que lo vayan a hacer como
sharing
Brothers,
one
lo veo
yarn
más como un
and
multiplayer.
working together to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging.
Es más
but
amigable y
above
es
all,
más
it's a lot more playful.
desafiante
And we think it's a worthy successor.
y va a ser más divertido de
And
jugar.
I want to show
Ok.
it to you now. So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage.
Ok.
He's a producer at Coldwood.
Ok, creo que van a hacer un pequeño gameplay.
And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
Hay otro control, así que imagino que va a ser multiplayer, ¿no? No, mira, qué loco.
There we are.
Para que se vea que sí es en vivo.
So
Ok.
when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game.
Prácticamente están jugando juntos ahí. Ok.
And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a
Okay.
co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger
A la
and
madre,
wow
güey.
moments.
No sé, a mí me
places that
encantan ese
were,
tipo de
like,
juegos, me
fun
fascinan.
and
O
exciting.
sea, digo, sé que no tiene mucho parecido con Limbo, pero este tipo de juegos
And then when you get to the more
Perspectiva 2D,
puzzly
3D,
areas like this, when you're
muy
problem
interesante.
solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game. That
Ok, por
we're
lo que
always
veo,
working together and helping each other out
que no
and
es multiplayer.
utilizing this bond between you
O
to
quizás hay un modo
overcome
multiplayer,
any
pero en esta
obstacle that you come
ocasión
across.
ocupo un personaje y ocupo otro personaje, si se dan cuenta.
So I guess I'll jump in at this.
Yeah, come join me. So I'm
Ahora
gonna be the
ocupa este, ahora
red
ocupa
one.
este.
Okay.
You'll be the blue
Y
one.
se van
I'll
por
be
ahí,
blue.
ok. Ok, dice player 1 y player 2.
Ya
Ya me perdí. Así como de si es multiplayer, no es multiplayer, porque no veo otro men jugando, entonces es lo que me llama la atención.
Playing it safely now.
No, creo que ahora sí es multiplayer, ¿ok? Creo que ahora sí uno está jugando uno y otro está jugando otro. Quiero creer, ¿o no? ¿Quién sabe? Ok, ahorita vamos a verlo de todos modos.
Can I swing now? Okay, you go ahead.
Ok. Cambia mucho el sistema de jugar, ya teniendo dos personajes, como que te da esa posibilidad de hacer estos cambios y como esta especie de, entre comillas, combos. Ah, el presentador es el azul, ok. Como no le vi el control.
Buster.
Vale, muy bien.
Sweet, well done.
Pues es interesante, necesitas esa como que...
Okay, I'll go up and distract
ese apoyo, ¿no? Como que saber jugar entre los dos, parecido a lo que está en Scrollnauts, por ejemplo.
Okay, your turn.
Que luego necesitas Scrollnauts o se me fue el nombre completo de ese juego. Luego se los digo, pero es un juego cooperativo de que salen unos gatitos y es cooperativo. Está bueno el juego, Luego les doy bien el dato, se me olvidó el nombre, pero está bueno, está muy bueno y es tipo así cooperativo, entonces tienes que tener esa... ¿cómo se le llama esa palabra? Como... LOL. Ok.
So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2.
Okay.
And
Unravel 2. Muy bien. Ese factor cooperativo le va a echar la mano, ¿no? Al juego, ¿no? Como que le va a hacer cambiar otra vez como que esa manera de jugar Unravel. Y Unravel 1 está bueno. Lo he visto por los gameplays, te digo nada más. Entonces, muy interesante.
There's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you.
Vieron, agarró y señaló y dijo gracias, la amo. Oh, qué bonito, güey. Ok, viene el tráiler respectivo. Si algo me agrada es que, ok, sí, ocuparon un tiempo de FIFA, pero no lo sentí tan largo, fíjate. Fue rápido, presentaron Champions League, esta wea, el Mundial, bien. Estaría chido que de veras se ocuparan dos jugadores. Pues sí, porque se puede jugar, ¿no? Se puede jugar entre una sola persona. Treasure Spark, ok. Mira, por ejemplo eso. Juega solito o con un amigo, ok, eso es muy interesante. Ahí está. Sí, no, porque tú puedes jugar solo si quieres, pero pues bueno, ¿no? Para echar el cotorreo mientras, pues ahora sí que ya no hay muchos juegos cooperativos, la verdad, eso es cierto. Entonces, un juego cooperativo de ese estilo, pues nunca cae mal, la verdad. LOL, ok. Muy bien. Creo que lo más interesante de Unravel, bueno, de las cosas más bonitas es estos gráficos, ¿no? Que tenían como que llaman mucho la atención, son muy visuales y hace como que el juego como que tenga ese toque aparte, ¿no? Que le falta. Unravel 2, muy bien.
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong.
Y viene de nuevo la aspiradora. Nada más va a ser por esta conferencia, ya después para las próximas ya no hay aspiradora, lo prometo.
But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep. You heard that right.
A ver, vamos a...
You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game
vamos a botearnos un poquito en lo que habla este weón.
So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel to seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight and The Way Out. And I think we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March, that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something fresh and new, and you all loved it. We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks. And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams. Which leads us to our next EA Originals title, from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message, and it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like, our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited. Thank you. We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how the concept seems to just float out of me right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and family see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who want to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
Is this real?
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul. I'm no child of destiny and no fortune's son. I've just chased you so long now, I'm too weak to run. A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my
Ay, por Dios. Bueno, ya vimos, chicos, que es una Sea of Solitude. Lo pude entender como una obra muy personal, una obra que habla sobre el miedo, sobre el enojo, sobre los sentimientos de esta chica que vimos en la pantalla. Es lo que me gusta de Electronic Arts Originals, son juegos diferentes. Lo vimos con A Way Out, entonces muy interesante ese concepto que trae. Me llamó muchísimo la atención, la verdad, el juego. Bien, en NBA, bueno, otro juego de deportes. Los están dosificando, ¿no? Me agrada. Sí, presentaron FIFA hace ratito, pero ahora sí que no está tan mal, ¿no? Ok. Las canchas, ok, ahora van a traer estos tenis acá. No he jugado mucho la saga NBA, así que no les puedo decir exactamente qué pedo. Vemos zapatos diferentes, vemos ahora sí que... Ok. NBA Live, muy bien. eSports, it's in the game. Ok. Ahora viene Madden, muy bien. Juntan estos dos juegos, se los llevan rápido. A la gente no le gusta ver Madden tanto, no le gusta ver NBA tanto. Juega rápido. Muy bien. Mira, el tilteado, man. ¿Tienes Street? Yo tuve FIFA Street, pero creo que el NBA sí va a tener algo de Street. Me hubiera gustado, de hecho lo iba a considerar como rumor. Se estaba hablando de que iba a salir un FIFA Street, ¿ok? Entonces... Ah, el nuevo juego, güey. Sí. Ok, you just meet Schuster. A huevo. Es que mira, luego, sinceramente no puedo escuchar luego bien por la puta aspiradora. Si no ofendes, perdón por la palabra, pero ya me hartó. Entonces...
Hi everybody, I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see,
Okay.
That's pretty fire. I like that a lot.
Está bien, que nos hablen del buen Madden un ratito.
Madden Champion, like.
Ok, este chico fue el que... se llevó el Madden Championship, ok.
Young kid, how has it been, your success and your path, to where you're at today?
It's, I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball, I hurt my arm. So then I picked up Madden, and at first, I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
Wow, okay. So the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to the tournament. So, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out.
Que le están haciendo al chico de...
It made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's why I got this belt.
That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, bling on that belt for you. Well, today, EA Play, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun. It's lit.
Okay.
I honestly wish I can stay right here and talk to you guys forever.
Tenían que hablar un poco sobre eSports y sobre el Championship de Madden. Bueno, está bien.
Round 2. So, we're out. Have a good day.
Ok, ese es Engine, ok. Game Engine Footage, ok. Ahí viene de nuevo la aspiradora.
Just to get to this place where you've been told legends are born.
Muy bien. Ahí está Peyton Manning, man. Muy bien.
You fall so you can rise. and you rise so that you can truly see that it was really never about reaching the end of the road at all, but about all the moments that got you here.
Muy bien, muy bien. Bueno, ¿qué les puedo decir de Madden, chicos? Es que Madden es un juego que igualmente sale cada año. Vamos a ver qué... Digo, se ve impresionante, ¿no? Así se ve impresionante, pero es cuestión de ver ahora sí que... Okay. Es un trailer, es un trailer. Madden 19, muy bien. No sé si quieran hablar un poco más de Madden o ya se van a ir a otro juego. Vamos a ver. Michael Martínez y Natanias, muy bien.
Professional shoutcaster here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez.
Okay, it's your showcaster, yes.
Excited to be here. Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live winner-take-all head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the
estamos viendo un juego móvil, por lo que puedo ver. Entonces,
control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile controls the missile when the bar fills up.
Como que es la parte floja. Bueno, digo, está bien mostrar juegos móviles, ¿ok? Es parte de los videojuegos, pero
Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Make some noise for In Control, okay. Yes. Uf, man. Ok. Super épico, man, ¿no? Me recuerda a los centrales de la WWE.
A competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
Nick at Night. Ah, la madre, man. Uf, man. MLG, man. MLG.
Now, Mike, it's going to be a real clash of these gaming styles and the competitive backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great match.
It really is. I can't wait.
All right, are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go.
Se viene, man, se viene.
This off, nice little strategy game for
Nick at Night contra ese weón, que no puede ver el nombre.
Are loading in and we are ready to
the match. Here we go.
Okay. Es como una especie de Clash Royale. Ah, bueno, o sea, yo lo vi, ¿no? Lo vi como de primera como un Clash Royale, ¿no?
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick at Night being able to reach it a little bit first in a strategy game. That flank position that In Control is going from the top side, also very important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around.
Lo está gankeando, man. Okay.
2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there. Here comes GI with Rhino. It's going to rip up those infantry.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry, and like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Yep. Nick at Night with some attack bikes in the top. There he is.
In Control placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as attack bikes move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready.
Sinceramente no sé qué comentar sobre este juego, veámoslo un poquito más. Siento que es como un poco la fórmula parecida a a lo que es se me fue el nombre completo, Clash Royale. Vemos unas plataformas donde, bueno, no les voy a llamar de invocación, pero es como de intentar cubrir el objetivo. Y creo que dependiendo de quién la tenga es quién va a poder dominar la parte de aquí en medio. Si la pueden ver, es como una especie de misilito que está saliendo. Ok, por lo que puedo ver, el misil va de un lado al otro, ok. Entonces, quien logre dominarlo, el misil va a ir a la base enemiga. Entonces, supongo que esto va a crear un daño más efectivo, ¿no?
as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
Es a lo que me refiero, ¿vale? Ok.
With another turret, In Control flanks, he takes the top.
Uy, lo gankearon, man. Ah, ahí está, ok. Ah, eso es a lo que digo. Ok, ¿vieron eso? Muy bien.
As the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heady artillery force is doing a great job at taking.
Ok, ya le bajó la mitad de la vida, muy bien. No sabría cómo casear esto si fuera yo. O sea, es como de los bonitos, le está aventando los bonitos. Mira cómo se está preparando el misilito, le está disparando. Un juego interesante para los chicos que ahora sí que juegan en móviles, pero nada más, ¿no? Eso, ahora sí que está curioso. Man, lo van a gankear ahí, weón. Ok. Oh, vaya.
Meanwhile, 2 more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings up the laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters, trying to scout out and see what the opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important in strategy.
Absolutely. Lo que me llama la atención es que lo que estarán haciendo los camioncitos de arriba. Un easter egg de ese juego es que si tienes dedos gordos como yo no puedes jugar. Muy buena, John Starkey. No, fíjate que es verdad, güey. Es verdad, te comprendo, güey, dedos gordos, güey. Como que se ve muy chiquito, ¿no? Ese pedo. Digamos que vamos a invocar toda la horda de un solo dedazo, ¿no? Ok, ahora viene el misil para acá, muy bien. O sea, se ve algo frenético por el hecho de que las animaciones están interesantes. Ok.
If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
Ya llegó la nave, weón, man.
He's also bringing out his first air unit.
Wow.
To deal with those.
A lot going on here.
It's got a lot of range, that big boy, and In Control just needs to hold.
This missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be stolen.
Oh, man, creo que ya ganó. Sí, ya ganó. Sí, ya fue, man. Claro.
Defeating Nick at
That was legit. Dude, that was epic. Amazing.
Es como una especie de Jara Royal. Yo lo voy a definir como esto, con ese... Así que esto es el reemplazo de LOL, capa. Tenemos nuestro nuevo LOL en móviles, chicos. Uf.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals.
Oh, ok, es Command and Conquer, ok, curioso. Command and Conquer Rivals, muy bien.
We're giving players complete, continuous control of their armies in quick, competitive head-to-head matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals. The studio has been having an absolute blast playing this game.
Si les llamó la atención ese juego, chicos, ahora mismo ya se encuentra en Google Play para jugar la pre-alpha, así que solamente por usuarios de Android, primera vez que nos consideran primero que iOS. Fíjate, le voy a dar su probada yo, le voy a dar su oportunidad porque el juego choco derecho no se ve tan mal. Se ve más o menos, mínimo para probarlo, ¿no? Y poder decir ahora sí que qué tal. Pero ya puedes jugar el pre-alpha en Google Play a partir de hoy. Oh, man. Diferentes mapas, por lo que puedo ver, ok. Command and Conquer Rivals. El control es poder. Interesante concepto, un juego de móviles, no se ve tan mal. Y que te pongan Command and Conquer, pues ya es algo interesante.
Before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things. I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet, who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams, and what I can say about us, is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better. And so, as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice, is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly, that no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment. And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives. And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games, and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards. And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday thread. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give. And thank you for your support. Thousands of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
Vamos a hablar de Anthem ahora sí, chicos. Este es el fuerte, uno de los fuertes de Electronic Arts.
The gods vanished.
Uf, man,
and left our world in chaos. Creating, altering, destroying. The Anthem is all that remains.
Prometieron que iba a ser un universo tan grande como el de Star Wars. O sea, lo compararon con eso. Tiene que ser enorme.
These walls can't protect us forever.
Caída de superhéroe. Referencia a Deadpool.
Something is out there. It wants to destroy us all.
El personaje es una chica. Ok. Anthem, ok, finalmente, muy bien. Iron Man, el videojuego. Ya no está aquí muy buena, man. Ok, veo 4 clases y esto no me gusta mucho, No me gusta mucho esto que estoy viendo. No, es que me recuerda a Evolve. No sé por qué me recordó a Evolve. No me... Evolve fue basura, entonces...
How cool was that trailer? You guys, I've seen it a couple times, and it's still cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzart.
Vamos a hacer un sumergimiento profundo para Anthem, eso es lo que está contando la chica. Tal vez ellos lo hagan bien. Sí, puede que sí, pero... Es que yo me esperaba más un mundo abierto. Quizás algo diferente lo quieren hacer, o así es la historia. Vamos a ver qué tal.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a little game to show, right?
Yep.
It's going to be very exciting. So, Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover, you know, a whole new world of story and character. But we also wanted to do something that was, you know, more of a dynamic and living world, a game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with stories sort of bolted on the side, but something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story is about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, that's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is seeing the same thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a single-player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when, from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property, or IP, as we've been saying. Now, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare. And really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world, almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone. And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the Anthem of creation. And so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor, and finally, the Storm.
Interceptor and
yeah,
Storm.
so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage in, or the javelins that your friends are using. So really what this allows us to do is, we built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things, really designed for up-close and personal combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battle.
LOL. Okay.
I'm just going to say the Storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too. So the javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry of the suit itself. We want teams to be able to do this as well. And because you're going to be using a javelin for a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power. So
no,
that
los
means
loot boxes.
no
Tengo que
ability to
conseguir
spend
esperando
money
que todos
on
aplaudan,
gameplay
pero pues,
advantage
güey, es
at
algo
all
que
in Anthem.
no es como
But
que
even
sea
more
gran
important than that, we
cosa,
want
o
to
sea,
make sure that
no.
Anthem is
Es un
an
sistema
immersive
que no
experience
está
that feels
tan bien,
like it's complete from
no
the
es bueno
get-go.
para el consumidor.
So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time. New story, new experiences for everyone.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right, Casey, we talked earlier about this being a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about, you know, the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So, you know, I think here we're going to see the Colossus, you know, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay, if we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery, being really strong, you know, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying as well.
Okay.
So it's interesting because at the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that, that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now, going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people. And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little gameplay? Yeah? You guys want that? All right, so Kathleen, I think you're going to set this up for us?
I will. So, you and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out. So you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Freelancer, time to get to work. Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
Ok, si Colossus, veo 2 Colossus ahí, ok, se pueden modificar. Muy interesante. El mundo se ve muy vivo, eso es lo que me encanta. Se ve súper vivo, súper florido. Tiene vida este mundo, me gusta. Digo, obviamente es normal, estamos hablando de...
What's the plan here?
Se me dicen I cool it, ok, es algo...
Take a look around the area, but
no sé qué me pueda tener que ver, es algo extra, ok. Dice John Starkey, mi sueño en cada 3 es que salga Game New con una playera negra con un 3 al centro y diga, chico, Laura, chicos, al fin lo tenemos aquí. Y empieza a presentar Half-Life 3, uff. Yo tengo la fe de que algún día va a pasar. Ok, estamos viendo destrucción en tiempo real igualmente. Quizá no de todo, obviamente, pero algunas pequeñas partes.
Look at all the weapons. Oh, and the turrets. Better move quickly.
What the hell? A la madre, güey. ¿Qué pedo con ese güey? Ok. Wow. O sea, lo que me impresiona es esto, ¿no? Es el mundo se ve muy vivo. Vean eso, o sea, wow. El mundo se ve vivo, eso es lo que me gusta. Ok. Colossus tanquea, no hay pedo.
There's a shaker relic. Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you? See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation. Loads of scars nearby. Be careful.
Be careful. Okay. Ah, la madre, ese güey quema. LOL. Oh, muy bueno. Ok. ¿Es Storm, creo? Ok, sí, creo que es Storm. Es la clase rápida, ¿ok? O sea, está bien, está bien, está bien.
It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position. On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.
Me gusta el modelo que tiene Storm, me gusta mucho. No sé por qué me da cierto, o sea, me despertó cierto... What the heck? Ok. Ok. Se ve interesante. Se ve interesante el juego, ok.
How cool was that?
Tengo que aceptar que no despertó mi hype más grande, pero está bueno.
Yeah,
me
and
llama la atención.
that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at EA Play, you can check out the game live.
Ok, que pueden checar el demo de Anthem, ya directo a la sala de conferencia, bueno, sala de
when do we get to
exposiciones.
play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC.
22 de febrero del próximo año, chicos. Todavía nos queda un año más para poder ver Anthem. Entonces, ya se veía muy... ya se veía, al menos ese nivel ya se veía bien acabado, entonces... pues puede que sí, puede que tenga... sea un juego que promete,
I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working hard at their studios back home around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything? No? You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. So, I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
Ok, se acabó. Ok. Se me hizo muy malo que no haya presentado nada de Star Wars. Nada, o sea, literalmente dijeron el nombre y ya. Ni siquiera una imagen, carajo. Entonces, fuck. Significa que no tienen nada preparado de ese jodido juego todavía. No tienen nada todavía de ese juego. Nada más tienen el jodido nombre. ¿Qué puedo decir? Híjole. Vamos a dar calificaciones de las conferencias el próximo domingo, ya que estemos analizando ahora sí que todo el resumen de todas todas estas conferencias. Pero no me convenció muchísimo que digamos, No. Ok.
Hi guys, man.
Ok, al parecer creo que ya terminó. Se desconectó. Ok. Vámonos por acá un poquito. Por acá otro poquito. Esto acá, esto acá, esto acá. Vamos a hacer una mini plática rápida antes de irnos a descansar, chicos. ¿Qué les puedo decir? La verdad es que la conferencia estuvo medio floja, sinceramente. Tuvo sus cosas buenas, o sea, en mi opinión, se fueron rápido en algunas cosas, pero no me terminó de convencer, fíjense. No sé, como que no me... Es que les faltó esa parte de Star Wars, o sea, pon que si te mostraron Battlefront 2, te mostraron esos DLCs de Battlefront 2, pero no es suficiente. Yo esperaba ver mínimo un tráiler del nuevo juego de Respawn. El año pasado nos mostraron conceptos de arte. Mínimo para que tuvieran un tráiler ahorita, eso era lo mínimo que podían hacer y no lo hicieron. Entonces, ah, no, no, siento que no está como que muy bueno. Déjenme checo. Estoy buscando los horarios de las conferencias. No sé, me hubiera gustado algo más, algo extra. Algo extra, la verdad, pero bueno. Así nos tocó en esta ocasión. Intentaron mostrar Anthem. La verdad, Anthem no me sacó nada emocionante. Mostraron Battlefield desde el principio y dijeron que iban a hacer un Battle Royale. Algo interesante, sí, pero no sé. Como que algo falta. Algo les faltó en esta conferencia de Electronic Arts. Sacaron un Rebel 2 también. Entonces, bueno. No sé, ahora sí no me termina de convencer, la verdad. Ya veremos. El problema es que Anthem se estrena hasta el próximo año, entonces obviamente vamos a ver avances y todo, pero los juegos que se vienen supongo que va a ser un Rebel 2, que no sé si ya lo anunciaron o no. No sé si va a salir este año o el próximo, y Battlefield 5. Que ese sí obviamente sale este año, al igual que el FIFA, con la Champions League y NBA y Madden, ¿ok? Pero fuera de eso, también viene el juego de EA Originals, que sinceramente olvidé el nombre, pero bueno. Se ve interesante, ¿ok? Se ve interesante. Le pondré un 7, pero un 7-8. Pero voy a verlo un poquito más en profundidad dentro de los próximos días. Vamos a compararlo con las demás conferencias. Quizás estuvo buena y las demás apestan. Espero que no, por favor. Pero bueno, chicos, el próximo 10 de junio, o sea, el día de mañana, a las 3 de la tarde, hora Ciudad de México, tenemos la conferencia de Microsoft, ¿ok? Entonces, Microsoft va a estar el día de mañana. Ahora sí que ya platicamos el día de ayer nuestras predicciones. No voy a alargar un poco más este tema. No olviden, chicos, dejar en los comentarios ahora sí que lo que piensen. La retransmisión ya va a estar disponible ahora mismo, bueno, en unos cuantos minutos en mismo YouTube. La van a poder checar también en lo que es Facebook, el Facebook de Taco Estudio, nuestra casa, y Festa Dragon Esports, por supuesto. No me queda mucho más que agregar, chicos. Muchísimas gracias por ahora sí que ser parte de esta transmisión, esta pequeña conferencia que tuvimos por parte de Electronic Arts. Dejen en los comentarios qué es lo que más les gustó de esta conferencia y creo que no queda nada más que agregar. Nos vemos el día de mañana con Microsoft. Bye.